Hello, my name is Ali, and welcome to my channel. We are back with Hakuoki Kyoto wins Harada's route. If you hear any clicking in the background, it's my husband playing a video game. Don't worry about it. Just ignore him. Let's just go. I had to say something, but what? Perhaps she saw through my confusion, or perhaps it was something else. I wish to thank you properly, but I'm afraid you've caught me in the middle of an important errand, which I must attend to. Please forgive my rudeness. I hope I'll be able to repay you soon, Okita of the Shinsengumi. With that, the girl who called herself Kaoru disappeared into the crowds of Kyoto, although the uneasiness created by her presence remained.
Hey. Looks like she's got the hots for you, Soji.
Oh, Heisuke. Is that really what you think? You've got a long way to go before you're at Sano's level.
What? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Their back and forth continued, but my mind was elsewhere. Last night's rain left a number of puddles on the road, and when I looked into them, I saw a strange girl who looked just like me. Kaoru, huh? Wind caught the surface of the puddle, sending a flurry of ripples across it.
Come on, let's get moving.
All right, I'm coming. I turned and ran toward Heisuke and Okita, already on their way back to headquarters. The temple was much larger than the compound in Mibu, as advised. The whole Shinsengumi could gather in the common room with space to spare. As Kondo spoke, his voice echoed grandly throughout the hall. Standing before Kondo were the many proud men under his leadership with glowing expressions.
By now I imagine you have all heard that Emochi Tokugawa, the 14th shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate, will be visiting our city of Kyoto. The Shinsengumi have been asked to guard him as he passes through the city on his way to Nicho Castle. What? The Shinsengumi guard the shogun?
Wow, that's one big promotion.
Too hard for them to ignore us after Ikeda and Hamagiri, huh? Our work's finally paying off.
Guess you could say the fate of the country'll be resting on our swords, huh?
That's exactly it. You guys better be ready for it. Guarding the shogun, that is one big role. Indeed, if only Sanon was alive, he would have been so happy. How truly dreadful to have lost such an ally.
Ito wiped crocodile tears away from his eyes with a silk handkerchief. Ito and his followers were told Sanon died. In fact, the entire incident surrounding his transformation had been covered up. Only a few of the men of the Shinsengumi knew the truth.
Aw, Ito. I think performing the job given to us by the shogun is what Sanon would have wanted.
Whoopsies. Why does it do that?
Yes, I understand. This is an excellent opportunity for us to thrust our name into the forefront of the masses. Things are going to get pretty hectic soon. We ought to get our assignments hashed out. To begin, I'd like Toshi, Soji, and myself to... Sorry, Kondo, but you think maybe Soji can sit this one out? Huh? But why? Or why that? Whatever. Supposedly his cold hasn't recovered. I've repeatedly told him to take care of himself. What? Soji, is this true? Are you all right?
The demon's just being a mother hen, sir. I think I'm fine.
Don't give me that crap. You just about coughed a lung up earlier. I swear I'm reading these wrong, but oh well.
Is that your excuse to sell me some meds? No matter what, I won't buy Ishida medicinal powder.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Just shut up and follow my orders.
I gave Okita some pretty strong medicine not too long ago. I wonder if that didn't work. Or maybe he doesn't have a cold, or rather he's inhaling dust from the lack of cleaning here. Then, suddenly someone raised his hand.
What's the matter, Heisuke? Something on your mind?
Kondo. I'm not feeling so great either.
You too, Heisuke? You better take care of yourself. This is our time to shine. I was hoping to have all of us there to greet the shogun.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no. Your health comes first, always. I'm sure you'll have another chance. I just have to make sure you get to do something spectacular.
Kondo and Hijikata continued to discuss their formation, but suddenly Hijikata turned to me.
All right. What are you going to do?
What?
Don't give me that. I'm asking if you're coming with us or not.
I can go too?
Of course. We certainly won't mind. After all, you're practically one of us. If you want, I'd love to have you come.
Could I? Could I really go? I hesitated for a moment, confused, and Okita laughed.
Why don't you go? It doesn't seem too dangerous either. Yeah, the Choshu domain can't come in or out of Kyoto, so I'm sure there will be no fights.
What should I do? I'm just a little concerned about a person like me, who is not a warrior, coming along, but I was feeling emotionally strained with no leads of my father turning up on rounds. I'll go.
All right, then. I figured we'd put you in charge of running errands as a messenger. I'm using the hell out of you, so brace yourself. That little smirk.
In the earlier days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital. It's been a while since a shogun actually stayed in it, though. We'd met the shogun on the road and begun our escort about 30 minutes earlier and arrived at the castle relatively recently. By now, I imagined Kondo, Nagakura, Inoue, and the men were gathering the officials and the other important people to the shogun's retinue. Well, I've got a job to do, too. It was my job to tell soldiers when to change shifts and to carry messages back and forth. A glorified errand girl, in other words. I don't see myself as being useless, though. I think... I've come with a message.
What? You're the messenger? This isn't the playground, you know.
Well, I'm not here to play.
Is that so? Then what could someone like you, who can't even use a sword, do for anyone?
I've come here to do what I can do. Would you mind if we stopped playing games?
Speak.
The chief is currently going around paying his respect to the people in the castle. Everyone else continue with the guard.
Message received.
Huh? That's it? It's that simple?
What's up with your dumb face? Surprised I'd listen to your message?
Oh, well, no,
A job is a job. I don't plan on making it personal. All right, you've delivered your message. Get out of here.
Okay. Miki and I never really got on the best of terms, but maybe he's a responsible person. After he shooed me away, I continued attending to my duties as a messenger. In the surroundings of Nijo Castle, I can see the warriors wearing a white uniform, which was different than the afternoon uniform. They don't seem too nervous, but I guess it makes sense. Some of the imperial nationalist extremists were driven out of Kyoto, and many warriors fled. There's no way anything would happen. Spoke too soon. A sudden chill ran down the length of my spine. I froze. I knew the feeling. A length of cold steel seeking entry into your flesh, eyes shining with a lust for blood and violence. Since I'd begun living with the Shinsengumi, I felt it more than once. Bloodlust. My eyes were drawn to the roof, where no one would think to look. A large wall cast a shadow, shielding a section of the roof from the moonlight. There they stood. The creepy three. Or the crazy three. I don't know what we should call that. You! So you've noticed us. Not too slow, then. They looked very distinctive, unlike any soldiers I'd seen before, but 3 sets of piercing eyes scattered my thoughts, making it hard to think. I had recognized them. Now I had to put names to faces. Chikage Kazuma, Kyuju Amagiri, Kyo Shiranui. They were connected to both the Setsuma and the Choshu, and they'd made an effort to impede the Shinsengumi at Ikeda, and again at Hamagiri. Why are you here?
You mean, how did we get here, right?
Well, the answer is simple. Man-made obstacles like these are shit to a demon.
We are here for a specific purpose. The purpose is you, Chizaru Yukimura. We are here for you.
The weird accent is out. What? My heart was pounding so hard it could burst. Why do these men know my name? I don't understand. A demon? What do you mean? And what are you here for? No, you must be joking.
How can you ask what a demon is? Perhaps you're the one joking here.
He stepped forward, cloaked in shadows. When Amagiri spoke, it was calm and peaceful, as if he were reasoning with a frightened child.
Do your injuries heal quickly?
I held my breath.
Do you heal from injuries faster than any human could?
How does he know my secret? I've never revealed it to anyone before. Well, Words struggled to come into mind, and just as I was about to deny their accusations... What the hell? Maybe it'll be quicker if we just give her a demonstration. Shiranui's gun glistened eerily.
Shiranui, do you really intend on injuring such a rare female demon?
Hey, don't tell me what to do. The kid's being stubborn, so what can I do? After Kazuma glared at Shiranui, his eyes drifted towards the Kadachi on my hip again.
You don't need words. Her family name is a demon's, and she carries the demon of the East Kadachi. This is enough proof.
My family name? What was wrong with Yukimura? I didn't understand what he was saying, and the cold sweat started inching down my spine.
Then again, it isn't as though we need your permission to kidnap you. Female demons are rare. Now, come with me.
His hand stretched out from the darkness, pale and grasping like the tentacle of some hideous subterranean monster. Subterranean, not subterranean, but oh well. Then a blade flickered through the night. It's the boys.
Whoa there, pal. Trying to pick up chicks in a back alley? That's not creepy at all. You again? The culture and the dose of a dog, I see. One could say the same of you.
Harada, Saito. My legs almost collapsed, as if the now shattered tension was the only thing keeping me standing. I teetered backwards, my balance momentarily lost. A strong, sinewy, weird word, hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel.
Stay back.
Hijikata. One hand guided me around behind him, even as the other drew his sword.
I figured you were here for the Shogun's head. What do you want from a kid? I have little interest in you or the Shogun right now. The matter at hand concerns only us demons. Demons? His eyes narrowed.
Hijikata seemed perplexed at Kazuma's statement, as if contemplating the possibility of its truth.
Haven't seen these punks since Amagiri. I guess we're fated, huh? Doesn't make me particularly happy. True, though I feel little at this reunion. So you are going to be in our way, then?
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg ready to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much. But I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword.
Don't worry about the commander and the captains.
Yamazaki, when did you...
I've been ordered to return you to headquarters.
Then you're telling me to run away?
Exactly. Even if you were here, there would be nothing you could do.
I mean, he may be right, but I will stay. I'm going to stay here.
Yukimura, you don't understand. What do you hope to accomplish by remaining here?
I know that staying here might not be the smartest idea, but They called me a demon and told me to come with them. I still don't know what they'd meant. I needed to know the truth.
You have a reason to stay then, and conviction. I can admire that. Unfortunately, I have my orders. Just as you must remain true to what you believe in is right, so must I.
What? Yamazaki reached for my arm, ready to take me with him by force, but the gun Shiranui held was pointed towards Yamazaki.
Hold on there, buddy. The princess says she wants to stay, so she stays. You gotta learn when to let a girl go. Gah!
With his spear, Harada tried to pierce Shiranui in the heart, but Shiranui easily dodged his strike.
There are times when quick decisions are important, but Shiranui's short temper can be problematic. Quite, but you seem uninterested in stopping him.
Saito and Amagiri maneuvered nearly into striking distance of one another. Saito drew his sword and attempted to strike at Amagiri.
Not so easy.
Amagiri saw through his movements instantly and dodged the incoming blade.
Damn it. Who the hell are these guys?
Hijikata screamed, his voice filled with frustration. I believe we're going to say didn't move, but I want to make sure. What happened here? Wow. For some reason, like, the sides of the letters were huge. Didn't move. I knew leaping into the fight would do everyone, including myself, more harm than good. After all, if Okita and Heisuke couldn't manage, how could I? Just then, someone came into my line of vision. Harada.
Don't worry, Chizuru.
Whoa, what is this? You trying to get in my way? You should be more mindful of your life, buddy. As he spoke, I could see Shiranui loosen his gun from its holster. He finished by tossing a smug grin at Harada, who returned it in kind. God, he's so good looking. No. Despite all of Harada's bravado, too much distance between them remained, with the gun's advantage. Haha, come on. It doesn't take a genius to figure out you're screwed here. No way you can close this distance before I put one in ya. Harada. Oh, geez, another choice. Let's figure out what this is. I have faith in Harada. Have faith in her. As I'm dropping everything around me. Pardon me. Have faith in Harada. I have faith in you. Butterfly.
All right, leave it to me.
Jeez. In a swift motion, he swept his foot across the ground, throwing up a small cloud of dust.
What the?
He threw a small rock straight into Shiranui's gun.
Go, Harada. Try again, smartass. Thought you had me, huh?
Haha, nice. Shiranui dodged the rock, and in that moment where his gun wavered off his target, Harada charged. Ooh, I love it. They froze, mirror images of one another, each with a weapon poised to deliver a killing blow. That's an awesome CG. I like that one. I could see their intensity rolling off of them in shimmering waves, like heat from a roaring furnace. Even their faces were mirrored, each with a playful grin, as if they were only friends having some fun.
That gun's not just for show, right? Why don't you pull that trigger and pull me down?
Ha! Isn't it obvious? I don't want some chump to hear it go off and come spoil our fun. If the spear tipped moved even a fraction of an inch, or Shiranui's finger slipped on the trigger, that would be it. I froze, watching who would yield or die first. It was Shiranui who lowered his gun. Well, that was fun. I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!